alternate dispute resolution or arbitration both have a long way to travel in Sri Lanka. And that's our problem. We have to first find ways of how we can adjust to this process. While all this is helpful, as Dr. Kanageeswaran and I were talking, you need a change of culture. Change of culture where disputes can be resolved in the shortest possible time. Which means we are in a way wedded to the old concept of the trial court. Whether we have a domestic inquiry, we all want to follow the same procedure. I don't know why. But nevertheless, this is one of the challenges that we have to face. And that's within us, not outside. How do you popularize? This alternate dispute resolution center was set up in 2018. So there were so many problems that came up. Now that you've got this, I want to tell you, the government will support it. And I would suggest that Ministry of Justice and Ministry of Investments also meet and see what support can be given. I am sure the Justice Minister and our State Minister can meet in this regard. But that alone will not ensure its success. If you use the Ragapalan, someone must take the ball and run. It's only then the others will come. Because we need alternate dispute resolutions. If we are to succeed as outward-looking economy, this is some of the areas, as was mentioned earlier, when you look at ease of business or competitiveness, we fail badly in dispute resolution, whether in the courts or elsewhere. And people remember that in business, time is money. So time is money. You have to remember that and go ahead. Now we want Sri Lanka to be a center. One is the new legislation which will replace the port city to make it a Colombo financial zone with jurisdiction for offshore activity. The new law is being drafted by Sherman and Sterling, and we will see the light. It will see the light of day before end of the year. Secondly, is the BOI will be replaced with the Economic Commission, which is also looking at the resolution of disputes. So both these agencies are necessary, and I have recommended to Dr. Kanageeswaran to discuss with them, and the International Trade Center, which is going to deal with international trade, which is headed by Dr. Veerasinghe. Because we will be entering a number of free trade agreements. We've got one with Singapore. We are about to finalize one with Thailand. We are discussing with India of upgrading agreement, talking with Bangladesh, and more than that, we are moving to join the RCEP. That's the largest trading community in the world. So this means that alternate dispute resolutions are going to be important, and we have to ensure that Sri Lanka is a center. We look at Singapore, we should be able to match Singapore in everything except cost, which should be lower. Then only that you can compete with Singapore. But it's essential because there is a vacuum in this part of the world for which Sri Lanka, if we move quickly, we can fill that vacuum. So that's what we have to earn for. Secondly, the need for all our lawyers, people engaged in legal services to look outside. Sri Lanka is not our only market. It is outside. It's not only in this field, we have to also focus on new fields. You have the different new technologies that are coming, AI, blockchain, so many, the medical field. Now these are areas we should specialize. If we do it now, we become the center. If we wait, someone else will take it. So decide whatever you want. Then there climate change, we are going into it in a big way. I think our wind power generation of our green hydrogen and green ammonia, some say it's about 60 gigawatts. Some claim it at 40 gigawatts, not megawatts. So just imagine how much of business. Look at solar energy that is there. So these are all new fields, and these are areas that we should learn now and learn and specialize in it, so that in time to come there won't be a major, as far as we are concerned, we will go ahead. So what I'd like to tell Dr. Kanageeswaran, which he can discuss with the members of the Bar Association and talk it over with the Minister of Justice. If you want to learn the laws on the new areas, government will provide some funding. So now don't say we have kept out. We are willing to help. Are you willing to come on the journey with us? That's all I have to say. Thank you.